Well, good Wednesday morning to you. Welcome in here to the short morning sports stream back here in NBA 2K16 MyCareer. Going to be picking up things here with the away game against Detroit. Before we do that, though, I do have one upgrade available. And I think, yeah, I'm going to use it here. Get my inside scoring up a little bit more. Hey, I'm a 91 now. Nice. Starting things up with a level up. I like it. Oh, right. Duh. Gotta hit it a second time. Always forget that.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And a warm Thanksgiving wish to everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thankful to be with these gobblers here.
No, I'm a gobbler.
This Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Gobble, gobble! Whatever he's talking about, I have no idea what he's talking about.
And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met.
I do feel pretty good.
And a happy Thanksgiving Day, everybody. So much
Oh,
to be thankful for.
that's why he's talking about
Families,
gobble
our
gobble.
friends, our
It's
wonderful
Thanksgiving.
crew.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Well, I'm
everybody.
thankful for you guys, of course. I don't know if our crew is that wonderful, but they're okay with me. But I'm really
So many holidays
And
just
they were thankful.
fly, you know, time just flies by, and so many holidays just fly by, and man, I can't believe we're already at Thanksgiving again.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, here at 2K Sports. Nothing like the NBA for Turkey Day. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We're at the Palace of Auburn Hills. The Detroit Pistons plan to take advantage of home court.
Let's
Look at
go.
Indiana. Game after game, the unbroken streak of wins to start their season continues.
And this is a team they'll see a lot of 4 times total this season. The first game went their way. We'll see if they can push it to a 2-0.
Oh yeah, we had
tonight.
actually a pretty good game with Detroit last time, I think.
the
Well, I
second
think we
game
ended up
again would
blowing
be
them
huge.
out.
I mean, it would really establish
I think it was
them
close for a
as the
majority of the
dominant
game,
figure,
though.
the dominant team in these matchups.
Here's the starting group for the
Oh,
Indiana Pacers.
missed me
Moore
wide
in at
open.
Power forward. Ellis is out there with George Hill. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's George in at the small forward. Now here's George. 5 to shoot. Moore up top. Outside for George. Shot is
Oh,
no good.
come
Now the
on,
Pistons
George.
take it the other way.
Gotta hit that
Tough
shot.
loss coming against Cleveland in their last game play.
Beautiful
And one of
setup.
the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's
Keep
an
it clean,
easy
keep it
way
clean.
to get the home crowd in your grill.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Drummond. And the Pacers with possession here. 4-point game. They are coming off
Okay,
that win
set the
against
screen.
Atlanta.
He's
And
going to
if
go
you
the
look
opposite
at the
way for
numbers,
me.
guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous
Ah,
balance display. I mean, the crowd
couldn't get that
was
one.
basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Now Jennings following the miss by Ellis from deep.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got
What?
to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did
Slow
everything
start
right, Greg.
here.
They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now here's Moore following the miss by Jennings. And Moore kicks to George. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Freak gets it
Got
to
it.
go on the assist by George.
A nice little
He
fadeaway.
has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get
Yeah,
a
I got
bigger
that silky
body on
smooth
him.
touch
Because if they
going
don't
on.
match up
That
his
sounded
size,
creepy.
And he's going to continue to
work them over the rest of the game.
Now here's Jennings. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's George following the basket by Brandon Jennings.
You gonna follow him?
Outside, George. And he connects on the
Woo!
jumper. The screen did the trick.
Very
George
nice.
has got his first basket of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
I got him.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that
Nice
game.
jumper
You're
attempt.
not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Kicks it to George. Off the pick. That's short off the rim.
Wow.
The Pistons leading. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons
Rough
head
here to
coach
start
for
this
just
game.
a
I mean,
bit,
we've
and
battled
he
back.
concerned for his side is how to keep Monte Ellis from running amok on their defense. He said there are very few players in the league who can take a sliver or a seam in a defense and turn it into 2 points as efficiently as Monte Ellis does. He said one step and he's at the rim. We have to move our feet as a unit or he'll get
Just
to the
like
rim
me.
all
One
game
step
long.
and I'm at the
Guys,
rim.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Oh,
That
Linux.
gives them
Wow.
the lead. Oh, Linux got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Kicks it out to Johnson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Oof.
Well, I think he was surprised by how
Whiff,
much space he
whiff,
had there and just
whiff.
rushed the shot a little bit.
On the wing, Ellis. There's a screen.
Oh, Ellis.
An amazing
Yeah, that
finish with a
works.
hand right in his face.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
The Palace. Dun, dun, dun.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Indiana. 18. Top spot.
I don't know if
it's a
this
long season, as
ratio
we all
on
know.
my screen
And of
is
course, the Detroit
goofed up
Pistons,
or
6 games out.
what,
And right
but
now, for the Pacers, as
yeah,
talented a team as they
everything
are, has
fits
performed at a
on.
very high
Well,
level
looking at
this
this
season.
stream, everything
Everything's
fits there.
gone
But on
according to
my
plan
TV
up to this
screen,
point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward
the
to
little
facing.
hat
They're
next to
only
the
gonna get
scoreboard
scarier
is
the
actually
deeper into the
half
season we
cut
get.
off.
Detroit with the ball. They trail by 3. The Pacers
I wouldn't
beat them
say
last time
half,
when
just
these
kind
two
of the
teams
edge
met
of
in
it is
Indiana.
cut off.
The inability to make threes in that game because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the
Show
stick.
on my
Yeah, they
TV
did
must
take
be a little
bunch of them.
screwed up.
Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game.
Oh well.
But their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Feeds to Henderson.
Ooh, so close.
Pass to Jennings to halt the run. Rebounded by Moore.
Jennings is
Moore's
ice
got 4
cold.
rebounds now tonight. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Now here's Jennings. To the inside. Here's
Oops.
Sherb. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I kind of messed up on that
Right
one.
to the rim. At least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Dang it, I was hoping Varejao wouldn't pay
Outside
attention to
win.
where I was at.
Pulls up, high post, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Lynn's got his first points of the night.
Boy,
Pistons
I'm all over the
trail by
boards.
5.
Not a lot of scoring opportunities thus far.
Up top, Jennings, defended by Lynn. It's Henderson on the wing. It's back to Jennings.
Oh, no.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jennings has got 7 points. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Really, Lynn? That was the pass?
You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Tisk, tisk.
Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
Please.
On the court for Indiana.
Pleased to
Moore
meet
in at
you.
the 4 spot. Jeremy Lin is out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Turner in at the 5 down low. Now here's George, and a wide open look for Freak.
Too
18 feet
easy.
away, and he knocks it down.
There's the scoring
Moore's got
opportunity
the
I
first
was looking
basket of
for.
the second quarter for the Pacers. From the sideline.
Yeah, I'd find
catch
it
up with
eventually.
Doris Burke.
Well, Kev,
Make sure
Freak
I don't
in the
give
last
up
matchup against
too
the
easy of a
Hawks had
basket.
a
Oh,
huge
Solomon Hill, what are you doing?
He had
What am I doing?
37 points
That was
and
a
his
terrible
usual
box
self on
out.
the glass,
Bounce out?
grabbing just about
Should have
any
bounced
missed
him out
shot
of
that
there.
came off the rim. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to
Nice.
see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can
Ooh, a little bit of
increase
thunder
your stamina
outside.
and endurance. So I'll be interested to see
It's
how
kind
that
of
affects
one of
his
those good
Here's
day
Moore.
to stream
Following
days.
the score by Miles Turner.
Here in
Morris
East
with the
Central
screen for
Illinois,
Jennings.
just a little bit on the
Morris
rainy
dishes to
side.
Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Johnson for 3. Detroit, no good that time either. Pacers leading by 6.
Not much else to do on a rainy day.
Outside, George.
Sit inside, play some
jumper
video
off the
games.
screen, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't scored yet.
Oh.
I'm sure will change.
A nice move to create a
Thought I
gap there in
had
the
that
defense
block.
and get to the bucket.
I was
The Pacers have
wrong.
gone a nice
That's
3 of 3 to
wrong
start
with a
the
capital
second.
R.
And
I mean
George kicks
W.
to Hill. And it's more.
I know how to spell.
The dish to George. Moore against Drummond. Back to George. Shoots the 3. That's good. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I know how to
There's
find
no
my
better sign
teammates.
of how
Love that
efficiently
badge
the
that
team
allows
is
me to see that
operating than
double
their assist
team.
numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game.
Remember
like
being so confused
Now
the first
here's
time it came
Drummond.
up. It's like, why am I
Here's
seeing
12-point
this?
outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in
Figured it
Cleveland.
out quickly that it indicated the double
the
team. It's like,
screen.
why?
Pass to Johnson.
Has this done this
There's
before?
Whitfield. And it's Lynn with the rebound.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And it
Ah,
doesn't even matter that he's
gotta kick
surrounded
that
on
out.
possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Jennings against Hill. Takes the 13-footer. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut to
it's
just
an
7
easy
on the
basket when no
from
one's guarding
Bain.
them.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
It's deflected
No!
and stolen by Drummond. Here's Johnson, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, nothing
Whoops.
wrong with fighting.
Tie game in.
All netted up at 31 at the half. Detroit going on a 16-9 run to end.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Paul George. in
Oh,
this
we
game,
got
guys,
this.
he's
No
won
problem
every
here.
week.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He's got great vision, Greg, and he's not afraid to get rid of it early. That's what makes him such a great passer. He doesn't hold on to that thing. He finds the open guy.
No! Hey, I boosted
And
my
now
inside.
it's
Oh, I got my second foul. Dang it. I boost my inside score. That means I should score automatically. Nope. In traffic. Too easy for him.
From three-point territory. Now the pass to Moore. Ring shot on the way. And misses on the right side of the rim. Pistons shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one.
I would have that. Probably stepped too far out.
Picked up by Hill. For the lead. Moore with the block.
Oh, Linux!
Oh, and the jam by Johnson. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. There's the pick. And George, here we go. And stolen by Drummond. Now Detroit moving it up. Johnson's got the ball.
Nope.
Moore with the block. George passes to Ellis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on, guys.
To show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Pacers 4th.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
And the Pistons making a change here. Morris is checked in. Then for the Pacers, Turner's checked in for Olynyk, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Hill.
And it's intercepted.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Ellis, are you kidding me right now?
For Johnson. He's averaging 14 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady
back-to-back awful
He's
turnovers.
earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Now here is Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Passes to Moore. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Ellis dishes to Moore. And Morris comes over to help.
Dang it, I should have passed it out of there. Oh, Turner with the cleanup. Thank you. My mistake there. I should have kicked that back out to Ellis. As soon as the double team came.
Morris with a screen on Lin. Jennings drives in. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Lin with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. And Moore kicks to Ellis. Moore against Morris. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. The 3 from George. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Couldn't get around him.
Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Henderson passes to Drummond.
Oh, so much confusion.
Turner. Jennings kicks to Drummond. Shoots from the right block. The Pacers.
Wow, I can't believe you missed that.
A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Outside, George. Here's Moore.
Too easy.
Nice speed that time from George.
Too much of a mismatch
George
there.
has got 4 assists in the game.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Now here's Jennings. He dishes it to Drummond. That one wide left. The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50%
momentum going here again.
They set the pick. Lin dishes to Moore. Again, Indiana.
And there's the pick and pop that we run to perfection.
Opportunities for himself and really
set the pick, get that nice open jumper on free throw line.
Outside Jennings. There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
In a moment here,
all right, I like this. I like this.
11th in rebounding, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
You know, you mentioned how powerful he is on the board, going full throttle at both ends. Every play.
I got it. I got it. We're good. We're good. We're
He's
good.
got 10. He kicks it to George. And the three
wow.
is good. George
nice
is
shot.
13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball moves.
Really a prime example.
Okay, that's my fault. I didn't realize he was already back there.
Much more individual play at the other end.
For Detroit, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Detroit. Aaron Baines comes in for Gerald Henderson. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Olenek, he's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for George. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. And it's Hill in for Jeremy Lin.
Not surprised.
Easy,
at all.
easy.
He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches. They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no
probably
need to
could have
get
let
the
the
ball
clock
back before
wind
the end of the
down
quarter
on
in this
that
situation.
last possession.
They set the pick. Deep 2 from Jennings. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Lucky bounce.
The buzzer to end.
And we've reached the end of the third. Pacers lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter.
Welcome back.
Look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Hill and Miles team up in the backcourt. Hill is out there with Freak, and it's Olenek in at the 5.
Oh, wow. I came flying across there. I didn't even mean to block Varejao. I was going for the
Hill
other
gets a
block.
screen from Moore. Hill kicks to Moore. From deep, Miles.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
And a chance now to catch up on
Speaking
some
of
numbers
lucky
here.
bounces.
The hustle stats for the Pacers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals.
My fault
and
there.
deflections. A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Hold the lead.
Johnson for Anderson Varejao.
I can do that.
Pacers leading by 6.
I had it and then I lost it. I thought he was going to steal it, so it threw me off.
Defense right on him. It's rebounded by Indiana. Moore's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Olenek sets a screen for Hill. He feeds it to Olenek. Hill has the open look. Nails the
nice
jump shot.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch.
I was right
Even
there for the
finish.
offensive board.
Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
Either way,
Johnson,
I was going to make sure we scored
Here's
that trick.
Serb. It's rebounded by Indiana. Olenek's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's Moore penetrating. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Jennings passes to Johnson. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 8 points for Johnson.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that.
Dang it,
They
Amir
need
Johnson.
stops and really
Quick
can't afford
hands.
any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
Now here's Jennings. Out left to the wing. Kicks it. To Johnson. There's a screen.
Weird.
Outside Jennings. Johnson at the elbow. 4 on the shot clock. 16 feet away.
My controller batteries are low. I didn't realize that. Must have forgotten about the notification or didn't see it.
That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
Outside Hill. No luck.
No!
And Detroit the other way now.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
What am I
Quarter
guarding?
keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Serve. Some solid defense from Moore.
And this
I'm
is
guarding
why you
him.
need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg.
Get in there.
Every shot a hard one. Even
Nice
the
little
shots
dump off there.
Really good job there.
Trailer.
That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Oh, timeout. Good. Needed a break.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for Detroit had some instruction for his guys during that last break. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Looking at who's out there now.
Nice.
Turner's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Paul George comes in for Hill. And it's Ellison for C.J. Miles. Now here is Hill, following the miss by Jennings.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Just need to be patient.
Johnson dishes to Johnson. No good.
Johnson to
13 that
Johnson,
time for Moore. Pacers
and
leading
nope.
by 6.
Denied by Moore.
And George kicks to Moore.
And one.
Two
Ha!
drew contact on the shot.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Free. He's got 10 rebounds and 4 blocks. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Truly, they
I
have
came
no
in like
answer
a
for him
wrecking
at
ball.
all.
Oh.
And so Moore nails both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
They really
And I got
want
a
to
double
find that
dip.
igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And they'll keep possession. Again, Jennings
Ah!
missing.
Hard work
Almost
on
got
the
a
glass
second
once
block
again,
there.
fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
I'm racking up the blocks thus far this year. Dialing in that rim protector.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Drummond. Henderson against Ellis. Lets it fly from 18. And that one's by Henderson.
Start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk
Brick
the
wall.
clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
So little screen.
Henderson against Ellis. Feeds to George. Clock at 6. And it's Moore penetrating. And
Oh.
the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That will get him his 4th foul.
That's a
of the
shooting
game.
foul, right?
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him
Oh,
off, but
boo!
just
I
didn't
was in the
get there
shooting
quick enough.
motion.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Boo on you!
Ellis against Henderson. Ellis the pass to Moore. And it falls over the rim and in. Moore's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
And we'll
And
just
that's
watch
where it's
the
going to
clock wind
stay.
down, guys.
Well,
And
I
what
mean,
will
they
turn
may
out to be a
knock it
win
down to
here
8 again.
for the Pacers.
Clark Look, looking at both these teams,
Or
they're great
7, I
rebounders,
guess.
and on
They
any
had a
given night,
three-pointer.
you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And continued
Ellis.
dominance for this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Freak. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Ah!
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Get off of me, Andre Drummond!
They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole
Oh,
knockout
Hill,
blow.
come on.
And the call will be against George Hill.
Look at the game for Brandon Jennings. 9 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Moore, and he takes the feed in stride.
I'm just going to do this the rest of the game.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight, but we saw a team that was just ready
here
to do
comes the
battle in
bench
this arena.
squad.
They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game.
Stop
Greg.
foul! I get to sit for
And
2
here are the
seconds.
Pistons now. 6-point game.
It's more like maybe 20 seconds.
The pass to Brady. Drummond with a
Oh, I
steal on
see
George.
why they brought
And
it
there's the
within
foul to try to
6.
Stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Wow, I don't know if I've ever come
And so
across
he
a
drops
clear
them both.
path to the
It's an
basket
8-point
foul.
game. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win.
Interesting.
This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Okay.
Well, Paul, congratulations.
Oh,
on
it's
the win.
Paul
What did you
again,
have to be
boo.
conscious of coming into tonight's game?
I mean, we knew this is a team that you can't, take for granted. They play hard.
Why you no
So we have to,
interview me?
step it up, execute offensively, and stop them from scoring.
All good things. Paul, thank you so much.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
I can't imagine
Yeah, it
a player
was.
having a better night
Boom.
on the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction.
There's one
and
block.
there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunning.
Splash,
You saw
splash.
people leaving early, throwing
Slam,
popcorn, throwing hot
sploosh.
dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
We hope you enjoyed the game, cliffhanger. What a little turkey in that basketball uniform. Ha! Alright. Buzz. Blah, blah. Alright, I need to add a new connection. Let's go with Spike Lee. I want to keep 3 active at a time here. Alright. Not too bad at drills. You do the beat the pro elbows. The other one, 5-point combo. Probably not gonna do too well on that one. I saw it from 3-pointer. What was that? Alright, grab a ball and Dunk City! Shoot!
Alright, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go.
Go! Down, sit, hold on, hike! Uh-oh. That's not good. Olenek, I'm here. Ah, what the heck? What is wrong with me? Wow. I'm not gold starring this one. Just a surprise. It's usually one of my better drills. It's an off day for me, apparently. I don't know if I'm gonna get silver. Nope. Freaking bronze. Wow. Can I restart?
All right, let's get to a hoop. We got to be better at knocking down open shots.
Oh, this one. Okay. I remember doing this one before. Whoop. Wow. Found my sweet spot there. Apparently that's where I shoot best from. Hey, there we go. Gold. Nice. Gonna boost the three-point shot.
Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.
5 layups. Should be getting close to the 10 shot. There we go. Alright, so right here. I can't miss from that spot. Wow. That's amazing. I mean, I know I'm gonna miss eventually. Wow! Okay. There's the miss, finally. It's amazing, though. I'm gonna remember that. That spot right there. Alright, what we got? No Gatorade drill. Running drill. Shot. No. Wonder if I'm lucky from this side, from this far back. Deep three. Nope. For three. Nope. For three. Nope. For three. Nope. Alright, now I can't hit from here. There it is. Alright, one power dunk for the road. I'm gonna get a good running start here. And that's the end of practice. Do 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 do. Let's go. All right. On the road against Chicago. Let's classic away. And let's have them wear a classic home. Could have a classic hardwood matchup. Let's do it. Oh no, that's too confusing. What am I doing? Oh, I'm just now realizing we're both in red. We stand out with those yellow shorts.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Moments away, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Bulls in Chicago. For Chicago, thus far about the same number of wins as last season.
Philip Clemens,
every game provides
featured
a chance
player
for them to get better. And let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. He's missed so much time the past several seasons.
Shit time.
Kenny, is it too much to expect him to return to his
For my
level,
speech.
Maybe not the MVP level, level, but he's at the end. He still can be a serviceable all-star, meaning he might not be able to dominate for 82 games, but he could do it for 40, and then he could do it for playoff time. So I do think the knee surgeries took a little toll on him, as they would any player, but I still think he has a lot left in the tank.
He might be.
He might be.
Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern
Rose
Conference
Butler.
battle at the United Center.
Minu,
It's the
interesting.
NBA, and it's
Portis
live right
and
here on
Clemens.
2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and
Oh
Forrest
yeah, we
Burke
stand
reporting
out
from the
enough.
sideline.
Hey, it's not really the same shade of red. Yeah, these yellow shorts.
I'm really excited about seeing how this team is going to evolve since the trade. I mean, he's a guy that can end up being a key player for him down the stretch.
Oh, they must have recently traded for Minu. Yeah, I must have just traded for him.
Guys you win with, and some guys you win because of it. And when you look at him, though not a superstar, he's the type of player that they've been missing and can really, I think, help this team.
Tisk,
come
tisk,
together.
Bobby.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Moore in at the 4 spot.
Getting started
George
off
Hill
with
out
the
there
free
with
throw.
Ellis. Then it's Paul George, and it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's Indiana with it. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Moore. That ball, high speed that time from
Not
George.
exactly the cut I
He'll
was
make you
intending to
scratch
make,
your
but
head
it
and throw
works
your hands up
nonetheless.
as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Outside
Bum,
Rose,
ba-dum, bum,
down
bum.
low.
Oh,
One down, 2 points
Lenny.
with his first shot this game.
why are you in the starting lineup
Defense,
again?
Chicago, a tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
They played well enough to win that game. It really could have gone either way.
Yeah, you've got to play the entire 4 quarters. I mean, they played well for 3.5 quarters, and that's just not enough. You can't expect to win if you don't play a full game.
Hey, get off me.
Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against Detroit.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous
Oh!
balance displayed. I mean, the crowd
One too many
was basically
moves.
stunned.
One too many
how
moves.
They were able to dismantle that defense.
Paul George with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. George has got the ball. Moore.
Oh,
with the bucket.
from my
And it
spot
looks
and
like
deep
he might
within
just
it.
be on his A game
Got that
today,
boost
Clark.
going.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They set the screen. Dishes it to Aminu. Down low. Here's Portis.
Whoops.
And so he draws
That's
the foul
my
on the
fault.
shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and
Thank you.
consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Now here is Hill. On the wing, Ellis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Ellis has got his first 2 points of the night.
I
And the
love
first
the
2
ball
points
movement
scored
there.
by
He put
someone
that
other
on
than
the
me.
silver platter. Just served him up.
Inside, here's Rose, and he
Ooh,
dumps it down.
that's a nice dunk.
First that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Now here is Hill to the paint. Here's Moore, and he goes
Woo!
up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot
Tough
more
matchup
damage to
against
that rim
Clemens
than
there. I'm
that
worried
when he
about the
wants to.
block.
You know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered.
Come on now,
I'll
defense,
tell you what, you
defense.
better watch out, fellas.
Defense.
He is on fire here today.
Defense.
Hill with it. And placed
That's a
that
moving
on what looks to
screen.
be an illegal screen. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. Freak, number 1. And, of course, Derrick Rose.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages.
Here comes Lynn
just
skipping into
incredible
the
stuff.
game.
Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Jeremy Lin comes in for George
play.
Hill. Bulls trail by 4.
Weirdo.
Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
And of course, he said a big key for them will be trying to minimize
he missed it.
Monte
Woof.
Ellis's impact offensively. He added, he's one of the best in the league at blowing by his defender and finishing at the rim. We've got to force him left, and then at the other end, make sure we go at him defensively and see that he expends some energy there as well. Kevin, defense not Ellis's
now.
strong suit. Seems like
Smarter
a smart
shots,
plan.
smarter shots.
Here's Rose. That's a 2 from Butler. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Lynn gets a screen from Moore. Over in the corner, Ellis.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And an
Ellis
assist
left all
from
by
Lynn.
himself.
Ellis has got
All
5 points
by
so far.
And good
my
passing, setting up
Cheryl.
a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And it's Butler missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Another shot, and Freak with the
And
layup.
I'm there to clean
He's
up the
got 10.
mess.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling,
I've been
rolling.
hot.
We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Like toasty hot. Like if you touch me, you're going to burn your hand kind of hot. Ugh.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris. Portis takes the
Hey, is that Ricky? Oh, that's right. They got Ricky Rubio last year, I think. Yeah, that's right. They traded for him last year.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Rubio against Lynn, and Miles kicks to Moore. He feeds it to Hill. Shot clock at 6. The tray. The shot no good. And in Chicago the other way.
Turnover, turnover.
Here's Clemens. Moore
Nope.
with the block.
Al allowed the offensive board, but I was
And
there
Miles
to
kicks
block
to
him.
Hill. And a
Ooh,
beautiful
nice
lead
dunk.
to a monster jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Bulls trail by 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Rubio. Pass to Roten.
Portis in real life probably would have pulled up for that three-pointer there.
6 on the shot clock to the middle, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow, that was way too easy.
A little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Low block shot. Good D by Rubio.
Boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Ba-boom, ba-doom, ba-doom,
How the
ba-doom.
Pacers are doing,
Ice,
guys?
ice,
What do you think?
baby.
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And so in the game.
Ah, I knew that was coming. I should have pumped fake.
Solomon Hill is out there with Freak, and it's Olynyk in at the center position. Now Hill, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the paint, here's Moore.
Incoming!
Goes, jamming that one home.
Jacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bringing it
sir.
down hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now, here's Rubio. 8 points his last outing. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Indiana. Moore's got rebound
Take
number
that.
7 for him tonight. Hill against Rubio. Hill passes to Miles. 3-pointer. And it's Hill. That time the assist from Miles. And now a 10-point Indiana lead.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
They set the screen. Pass to Aminu. Out to the wing. And Fournier kicks to Aminu. And that one's good. Aminu's got his first points of the game.
Oh, we were supposed to be patient on offense. Oops. Kelly, let's see if any coaching directive pops up. Nope.
A chance now to take a look at how the Pacers are doing, Kevin, here early in the season.
Again, second in free throw percentage. Everything else is first.
And they're also ranked like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago.
Ah.
In for Roten, and it's Rose in for Ricky Rubio. Now the feed to Butler.
Too much dribbling there.
Passes it to Clemens. Shoots from the baseline. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort.
And one.
And he clearly
So
is one of
close.
those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss. Some fantastic numbers for Freak. He has 9 rebounds, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
We're
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
today what
As
makes him
always.
one of the
I mean,
best free throw shooters among the
Gotten
league's
better.
big men.
Playing
Beautiful
some solid
stroke.
defense.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of
I
our
can't play
crew,
defense
Doris
for
Burke.
everybody, though.
Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show. He ended with 22
That's
points
too
and was
easy.
just an absolute force inside on defense, batting away shots every second he was on the floor. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't
Nice little
imagine
shot.
he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Give me the ball.
Bulls trail by 8.
I want the ball.
Rose kicks to Butler.
All the balls belong to me.
Aminu dishes to Rose. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Nice heavy rain out there right now.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the
Hi,
paint tonight.
Maury.
Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming.
The Pacers making a change here. And the first half is
All
now
right,
in the
up at
books.
6. Up by 6. Up at 6.
Rebounding certainly a big part of the contributions you've made early in this one. Do you think this game is going to come down to which team hustles the most?
Yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be about who wants it more. But we're playing with a passion right now. Well, hopefully, we'll stay driven the rest of the way in order to get this win.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always.
What are you telling me?
Don't go anywhere,
No,
folks.
Doris.
We'll be back
It's
with a
gonna
second
be
half
who
of
scores
basketball
more
shortly.
points. Stupid. Would you like that answer? I could have given you that answer.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire
Oh,
game.
nice and
I've said it
one.
before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second
Gotta
half.
hit your free throw, though.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Rose is the 1 with Butler is the 2. Portis is out there with Aminu. And it's Clemens in at the 5. Home in the paint. Hill kicks to George. He dishes it to Moore. Feeds to Olynyk. Unloads from 13. Again, Indiana.
There we go.
Big height advantage.
Oh, no assist for that?
Right there.
You know, it's tough to
Boo.
bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Rose passes to Portis. Off target with the open look.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
That one goes. Count it.
That makes 3 in a row.
Probably would have had a dunk there. It kept getting caught up on everybody.
Outside Rose. There's the pick. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And there's a
Moore's
double-double.
got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hill dishes to Moore. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Ellis. And the shot is good.
Take it.
Dropping in off the front of the rim. And it's a 12-point Indiana lead. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Hill against Rose. Clock at 6. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Oh,
Rose has got 12 points in the
nice
game.
little bounce.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And George gets it to go.
A very hot
They're
shooting
going to have to
second
play
half.
better
We've seen them bring
defense
field
than
goal
that if they're
percentage
going to want to
way
get
up.
out of this hole.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to
They're
add
just digging it
to the
deeper.
lead.
Rose kicks
Dig
the
him
ball.
up. Oh, dig him.
Moving the ball
Dig
around.
him up. Ow, ow.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Misses the layup. Ellis the pass to George. And a wide open look for Freak. That nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Bulls trail by
I'm
16.
going to go to that spot every now and then.
Outside Rose. Butler up top. Butler missing again.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for
They're not
that
gonna
jump
guard
shot,
me.
especially when he's open.
I'll go out
Hill
here.
Kicks to Olynyk. Puts up a 3. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Camino.
Butler in the corner.
Uh-oh.
And again, no good.
Oh,
by
he's
Chicago.
off.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's the 3.
No.
Rebound by the Bulls.
Boy, with
Not
an
enough
open
on
look
that
like
one.
that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that
Yeah,
one.
that's my fault
Always
going for the
deadly
steal.
when he's that open.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I
Oh,
don't mean
no!
style points.
I like
Oh.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over.
There we
to get
go.
back in the game.
Whoa, almost
Freak
missed that.
throws it down.
Boy,
Got a
he
little
threw
cold
out some
here.
punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
run offense through me.
Tony Snell's checked in for Aminu.
You got it, Coach.
And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Derrick Rose. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Olynyk. Hill comes in for George. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for George Hill. And there's the pass to Rubio. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Moore dishes to Turner. Over to the wing.
Hey, hey, woohoo!
How about that?
Here I am, wide open.
Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Rubio. And it's Rubio again missing.
I don't think fancy spin moves are his strong suit. He should stay away from that stuff because apparently it only throws off his shot.
And Moore kicks to Hill.
Ah, good tip.
There's the dish to Moore. From the top of the key, the rebound by Roten. Bulls trail by 14.
Didn't give me much of a shot there. Probably should have passed it one more time.
Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Rubio's got his second basket.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Freak sets a screen for Lin. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
Wow,
that works.
That one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only
Oh.
option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Out to the wing.
Uh-oh.
Here's Fournier. Solid defense there from Moore. Lin.
It's in.
Shot is off.
Oh.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
And the accuracy,
Pacers
just not
lead
enough
by
distance.
14. And right after this, we'll... And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final
Run the offense through you, D+. Okay.
And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Moore in at power forward. Jeremy Lin is out there with George Hill. Then it's Turner. And it's George in at the small forward. It's stolen by Hill. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves.
Hit
More
your
than
free
a few
throws.
of their
There we
baskets
go.
have come off assists.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been.
We've got the B. We've got the B. We've got the B.
Then for the Pacers,
Yeah.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Turner.
We got the B.
Ellis in for Jeremy Lin. Here's Rose. No good off the back of the
Here's
rim.
A
Rose.
slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats,
Woo!
the team stats, that is, and
Tickles
that's one
the
of the many
nylon.
areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to Clemens. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pacers leading by 16.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Hill has the open look. And the shot no good,
Ah.
a bit short.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And he gets the bucket.
A
Ow.
splendid pass that time
Height
by
makes
Rose.
him tough to defend.
Indiana's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. In the corner, George with it. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Speaking of shooting the three ball
Hill's
well.
got his 6th assist on the night.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Oh, yes, they call him the street. Boogity, boogity.
Portis, he's checked in for Fournier. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. to the paint. Here's
Oh.
and he dunks it down.
That was a bad time to get an inch.
One-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark.
Oh, I skipped over the coaching objective. Oh, okay. It's still run the fast break.
Here's Hill. Here's Olynyk. Makes it off the glass.
Miss it,
And the Pacers
Olynyk.
lead by 17.
And an
Stole
open
my
path
idea.
to the hoop there.
Jerk.
Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Kicks it to Butler. Here's the screen. Shot off the screen. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Man.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, need to make
Now,
that
here's Aminu.
pass.
He's guarded by Hill. Rose up on top. To the wing right side. Aminu. Pacers with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Ellis. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Nope.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And Aminu kicks to Rose. Inside.
Oh, no.
That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Indiana leading by 13. Outside Hill. Here's Olynyk. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
We're knocking down
And
the
it's
3
7
tonight.
points for Kelly Olynyk.
The D with very little pressure
All
on their
day.
perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Aminu dishes to Butler. There's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Puts it up from 12. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Here's Ellis. To the right side. And it's Moore penetrating. Got him with the pump fake.
Oh, you gotta be
Bulls trail
kidding
by
me.
14. Here's Aminu. It's rebounded by Ellis. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Moore with the bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Wow. That ball, I thought it was stuck for a second.
Turner's checked in for Olynyk. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the 4th. And 2 shots coming up at the line as it gets fouled
No
on the
need to
shot.
foul.
Yeah,
Come
nice,
on
strong
now.
finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
2 free throws for Aminu.
You look at what Aminu has done so far. He has 8 points, and he's picked up 1 dime.
Indiana leading by 14.
Whoops.
And George kicks to Moore. 1:30 left in the 4th quarter. George gets a screen from Moore. Now Farouk Aminu gets the whistle that time. And that'll be
Pull
his
me
3rd
over,
foul
why
so far.
don't you?
There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. Turner with the screen for Freak. Misses off the right iron.
And no excuse there for missing that one after
No,
being
there's
freed
not
up by
any
a great
excuse.
pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Indiana.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
In what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams.
Yeah.
They have to feel great about taking this
Oh,
first
son
one
got
tonight
speed
against the
booster.
Bulls.
It's like, whoa, I'm running really
Look
fast.
back at this
I
and
like
see
this.
the huge game it was for Freak. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Pass to Portis. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
All right, bring in the C
First free
squad.
throw is good. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And in the win, a
No
comfortable
problem
win
at
in
all.
what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
The Gears of War 4 is coming October 11th. Can't wait for that game.
Hi again, everybody.
Oh.
This is Ernie Johnson, joined
October
by Shaquille
yet?
O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
He gave them a big spark with his offense in the paint. He worked non-stop to establish position near the bucket, and that was a good look for them. The D had all sorts of problems trying to deal with him tonight.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. And we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
I love just how it counts. 14, 2, 5, 14, 31. What's over here? What's over here? What's over here? I'm just curious. No, I got outside once. Haven't been able to do it since. Any shoe collection over here? Ooh, Team Greats Dinner with Allen Iverson. Yes, please. Oh, sweet. Got a signed jersey. They have a classic away. Yeah, let's go with this.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. We've seen some solid play from this Indiana team recently. They know this is not your throwaway game, a team they defeated in the second round of last year's playoffs. They better be ready. And guys, still some time left. Let's talk score. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to score and have a big night. The defense tried to...
The Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. Just off a road trip, the Pacers are back at home. And, of course, Derek Williams. This is their first game without him.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry
Cavs must have traded
Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them.
Derek Williams didn't play for us.
So not having him around might take some getting used to.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five.
Nice.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's
fun matchup here with Kevin Love.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Smith, no luck. Hill dishes to Ellis. Hill with it. Guarded now by Irving. Moore passes to Hill. Freak sets a screen for Hill. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh,
and it's the Cavaliers
the
taking
quick
it
box
the
up
other way.
I love.
They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Here's George after the basket by Timothy Mozgov. Ellis wide open.
Timothy Mozgov. Timmy!
This one so far. Paul George grabs the miss. Cleveland on defense. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Exactly. Dispatched in the conference semis, and so they'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge in this game. They should be highly motivated.
And one, and
just
one.
As he gets it off, that's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one.
Once again, we don't hit the one.
So fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Count that one.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here is Hill. The 17-footer. No good from Moore.
And that's the shot he has to take.
What?
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Here's Smith. Softly drops in the floater.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful.
Incoming.
Oh,
just
Moore's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, I'm out of
And in
boost.
his first quarter, about 3 minutes play.
That's probably why that shot
to the inside.
didn't go in.
Here's Love.
Oh,
Good,
no.
and the
I
assist goes to
completely
Irving.
forgot I only had 5 games.
Several times already here in
Whoops.
the first quarter down low. I like that.
Well, this ought to be
A
interesting.
running game in football, when you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition.
Shots good by Turner. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. Love. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Tell you
I
what,
got
he's
myself
not an
caught
easy
up
guy
on
to
my
stop
own
when he's got
teammate.
his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam? And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Mozgov a screen on Hill. Irving double teamed. It's a pick by Love. Outside Irving. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And that's the kind of move
Looks
that
like
will
gonna be a
always
good
pay
game
off,
here.
even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kev, I caught up with Coach David Blatt. And of course, he said a big key for them will be trying
Oh, now that's an incoming dunk.
in the league at blowing by his defender and finishing at the
Mozgov.
rim. We've got to force him left, and then at the other
Torched.
end, make sure we go at him defensively and see that he expends some energy there as well. Kevin, defense not Ellis's strong suit seems like a smart plan.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. So an entirely new group in now.
Patience on off.
Checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for George. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Ellis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Hill.
Everybody do the flop.
Now here's
Nope.
Smart. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. The screen from Thompson. Takes the three. And another miss by Cleveland.
Good pick, but he just couldn't
That
make it
belongs to me.
Nice job of setting the screen by his team.
Oh, that's too quick.
I'm sure he appreciated it.
All right,
Good
well,
open look.
I guess
He
that works.
splashes home the three.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. The pass to Hawkins. To the wing on the left. From deep, Morrow. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
You know, even though he missed that
I
one,
got
great
this, I
shooters
got
have a way
this.
of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate.
Give me
that
the
he didn't
ball
knock that
back.
one down.
And Moore kicks to Hill. Back to Moore. Just 5 to shoot. Lynn from long range. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Oh,
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. It's Freak, top of the key. To the middle. Here's Miles. Rebounded by Smart. Stolen by Miles. Lynn kicks to Moore. Fires from 18. The shot is off. So at the end of...
man, these boosts just kill me when I don't have them.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far.
Shots that
And let's
normally
quickly check
go
out
in
the score
don't.
breakdown here for the Pacers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. We've got Kevin Love. Smart is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Anthony Morrow. And it's Thompson in at the center position. And here is Irving. After Jeremy Lin hitting the three. With some arc. Count it. And the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just
good
2
shot,
on the
good
basket
shot.
from Kyrie Irving.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside
go.
like that. Boy, what a slick
Just gonna have
job
to
of
stay
passing from
closer,
Jeremy Lin on that.
more of an inside game.
Irving kicks to Morrow. The dish to Smart. It's a pick by Love. No good from Irving. Indiana leading by 4. Hill passes to Moore. Kicks to Olynyk. Shoots a fader. Good for the basket. Starting off 1
Very
for
nice.
1 with that shot.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Irving up top, defended by Lynn. Irving attacking, got a piece of it.
Ah.
Love with a wide open look. No luck. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
This
game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going.
Wow, so many missed opportunities there.
With big, timely shots.
Indiana leading. Moore against Thompson. Outside, George. Wide open shot is on the money. George has got 6
That's
points.
how you do it.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was
I don't really want the ball. I think we're going to dribble out of bounds.
points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely
all else fails and the boosts aren't there.
Such a rhythm and
The open team.
He could have won that game all by himself.
Indiana making some changes.
Physical defense.
Check in for
right.
Moore, and it's Hill in for
Wait a
Jeremy
second.
Lin.
He's going to play physical defense on the bench.
And we finished one half of basketball. Pacers lead by 8. And a chance now.
Guys, I'm here with...
No one cares. Nobody cares.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
A lot of action from Irving. He has 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Moore in at power forward. Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turn. And it's George in at the small forward position. That's the the second half for Frank Vogel. Irving
Exactly
with the ball.
where I wanted to go with that.
Here's Love. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Love's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Cavs. It's Hill on the wing. He kicks to Moore. From deep, George. And he gets it to go. George has got 9 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Picked by Mozgov. Irving kicks to Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight.
Oh, you
now
gotta
that
be
they've allowed
kidding me.
From point blank range. Can't happen.
Passes it to Warren. Back to Irving. Irving double team. Love inside. Turner covering. And count it. The shot is good.
I
He'll go
cannot
to the free
buy
throw
a bucket right
That
now.
makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Indiana making some changes. Olynyk comes in for Turner. And it's Jeremy Lin in for George Hill. Marcus March checked in for Cleveland. Mozgov against Moore. Inside. It's tipped. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Warren kicks to Irving. He feeds it to Smart. Fires for 3. But they recover it. Mozgov dishes to Love. Pass to Irving. The second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Moore's
wow, I can't even grab a rebound cleanly.
Ellis kicks to Moore. Out to the right wing. Here's Olynyk. And no good as it rattles out. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Warren with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Dishes to Irving. Mozgov a screen on George. Irving attacking. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Pacers leading by 4.
Oh boy.
Ellis outside. Feeds it to Moore to stop the drought. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Cleveland gets called for the foul.
Now the question
It's
is,
his
will I
first
even
trip
be
to the
able to
line.
hit free throws?
That's good for Moore. Hill, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Morrow comes in for T.J. Warren. And so Moore nails both of them.
All right, well, at least I can hit that.
Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The best
The feed now
around. Nothing's ever gonna
There's a
bring me
screen.
down.
Pass to Smart. Thompson sets the pick for Smart. Off the screen. They get it back. Count that one. The Indiana lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Thompson.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
From 13, Lynn's shot is off.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Irving attacking, and that one's good. Irving's got 11.
I think they need to get much more
now.
disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And it's Kevin Love with the
Oh, at least he got the foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Mike Scott's checked in for Olynyk, and it's C.J. Miles in for George. And Cleveland also making a change. Splitters checked in. Scott, good.
Hey, nice shot,
You know, he
Scott.
didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Ah, a little spice on it.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Splitter with a screen on Lynn. Irving drives in. Splitter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Pacers in 5th.
Ah,
It's an
well,
entertaining
fifth.
style of play.
Not entirely
And
bad.
look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Hawkins checked in for Kyrie Irving. Both good from the line that time. We've got 1:28
Let's
left
go,
in the third quarter of the game.
team. Let's go.
Outside, Lynn. In the corner, Miles with it. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 4 assists now tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Hawkins passes to Morrow. Splitter sets a screen for Smart. He dishes it to Splitter. The timely screen gave him a step, but he took it all the way. Splitter's got 6.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint.
And one. Wow. I,
Here we are in
for some
November,
reason,
let's
pump
see how
faked
things
instead
are
of
going
going
out
up for a
east in the
dunk
early
there,
season.
but at
Look
least
at
I got the
Indiana.
and
They
one.
like where they
Or, well,
sit
not
right
the
now,
and one,
first
but
in
I
the
got fouled.
most position. And of
Didn't
course,
just
Cleveland,
turn it over.
4 games back.
I think for the Pacers, any fears of a regression for them this season.
Alright, well, hopefully I'm back now. I am. My apologies for that. The stream cut off and I didn't even catch it there for a few seconds. Everything was going so well, too. I did hit the second free throw. Let's see if I can go back far enough to show you what you missed. Yeah, okay. And this is what I hit the second free throw. I think we forced a stop. I don't even remember now. And then this happened. Okay.
It looks like a little
and we're back. Yeah, I think we did force a stop.
At all, are they?
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia.
Now we're all caught up.
From deep miles. And
yeah!
Just when it looked like the third quarter was over, they go and do that. They pin 3 more points on the lead in the cruelest of fashion.
I think probably something with the storm outside. Probably messed something up.
The Cavaliers trail by
Everything
9,
was going
and
so
Cleveland
well
to
too.
start the fourth quarter.
Well,
Irving and
there's
Smith
blips
at the
every
guard
now
set.
and then.
Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. Indiana's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Cavaliers shooting reasonably well, 45%.
And like I said, I didn't even notice it until after that dunk. I looked over and it was buffering,
and as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly.
I refreshed the page, and yep, sure enough, it was offline.
Thompson comes with the double team. Ellis kicks to Moore, and stolen by Love. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Love with the ball. Nice shot by Smith.
We got a ball game now, fellas. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Yeah, and little sequences like that can change the complexion.
Boom!
Suddenly, the pressure now on the team with the lead. And nobody, guys.
I'm like, gotta constantly watch the game and the stream at the same time, make sure it doesn't cut out again.
He says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
And Indiana making a change here. Lynn's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Lynn against Irving. Down low. Here's Ellis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot.
Okay.
J.R. Smith picks one up.
What a game for Ellis. He has 8 points and the 1 steal.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps.
Pass it to me, I'm open.
Decisive drives down the lane.
It's a pick by Love. Irving drives in. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And taken away by Ellis. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance.
Oh, here we go.
Beautiful. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Love with the screen on Lynn. 5 to shoot. Out there, the Indiana lead has been cut to just 9 points.
Get back off the double team.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
All right, protect the paint.
For Indiana, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And Mozgov comes to help.
Take it, Turner.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5
That
for
works
6
too.
in the game.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Warren kicks to Irving.
Oof, love his booking it all over the place.
Paul George with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Ellis with the ball. Outside, George. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Ellis fires. That doesn't go
Oh,
in for
come
Ellis.
on.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Boo, Ellis, boo.
Irving against Lynn. Back to Smith. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got 8 rebounds in this game. And George, here we go. Moore up top. Over in the corner, Ellis. On the wing, Turner. Ellis kicks to Moore. 4 on the shot clock. He's feeling it. And another one in the scoring column.
I am
7 of
feeling
10
it.
From the field.
Just couldn't
Hey,
get
Team
a hand
Dynamite.
in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Here's Love. Cleveland gets it back. Back to Irving. And he's good on the 3 ball. Irving's got
Won't
5
go
points in the
away.
quarter.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
Here's Moore. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I mean, he
Oh,
is
that's
tearing
beautiful.
the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Left side, Irving. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Moore's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lynn gets a screen from Moore.
Oh, managed to get to the
And it's
20-point
Ellis
mark.
penetrating. Cavaliers with the
Ooh,
rebound.
couldn't quite
And
chase
there's
down
no
the
doubt
offensive
about
board there.
this one.
Got a hand
With
on it.
A lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pacers.
And Clark, we got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one. That
Wow.
got it done. High scoring game.
Well, basket after basket, they were in attack mode all game long.
I guess it is
And so this will now translate
Dynamite.
to 14 wins on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone.
I
in the
guess 'cause
first
it looks
matchup
like
of this
Dynamite.
4-game season series.
It's close
And it
enough,
will
and
be
when
a
you
fight,
look at
Greg.
it
When
quick
you
enough.
see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on.
So no problem for Indiana.
Plus,
as
for
they
me,
get the
I
win.
think of Team Dynamite from Achievement Hunter.
Kevin, I'm here with Monte Ellis.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
All smashed together there. Quick look at it, and it looks like
Ernie
Dynamite.
Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Freak. He's racked up a double-double with points and rebounds tonight, and that made the difference. A terrific effort on both sides of the floor.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical.
I
because
do
there
miss
was
Ray.
No wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, every.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious
Yeah, his streams
2K
are fun to
Sports
watch. I catch them
This
every
is
now
Ernie
and
Johnson
then.
saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Yeah, it sucks losing him, but hey. Glad that he seems to be happy in his spot as a full-time streamer, and I'd rather see him happy than miserable. Alright, what do we got here? Thinking if I want to do this practice. Let's go ahead. We'll do this. Ooh, I should have done the boost first, though. Do this practice, and then that's where we'll call it for the morning sports stream. Yeah, that would have been the ideal world if he could have stayed around and done streams, but just the setup the way it was, he wasn't able to. Oh, well, thanks for knocking that in.
Okay, guys.
We do still have Michael, and we have Ryan, too.
The intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
Ah. And now we have all these other new people, too. Them expanding their Let's Play family, and that's a weird glitch. Okay, that's really weird. Ghost ball floating there. And Gavin when he's around. Oof. Never had that glitch happen before. That was a weird one. Oh! X-ray and Vav. Well, at least he still did the cartoon after he left. They didn't just scrap the thing entirely. Oh, dang it. Maybe I shouldn't have done this practice. This is going to take forever. Okay, I'll let him take that shot any day. I think Jeff's mustache is real. Wow. Wouldn't even let me go up to try to block that. Oh well. If it ends here, that's fine with me. Eh, some people can grow big mustaches. Alright, this is where it ends, right here. Even though I can't quite fully end it. Never mind. Hey, how come you don't play defense like that when you're guarding me? I like Gus. OG member there. Can someone please end this? Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna get up and down now. I need you all to compete at a high level. Coaches.
I have not seen Laser Team. Not found the time yet to watch it.
Match up. Match up. Match up. Match up.
Whew, good steal. Nice shot. That's what I've heard. I've heard it's good. I just need to take the time to actually watch it. Wow, I can't believe I hit that. Oh, I'm in it. Small forward. This is interesting. No wonder I was guarding CJ Miles. Ah, good old team scrimmages. See what we got here, what we got here. Hit it. Put it up. Ooh, and one. Not quite an and one. I don't know why I said and one there. Come on, give him the ball. Whew. There we go.
Let's go.
Wow. That was a missed dunk. Nice move, Amari. Oh, yeah. Well, that's why Jack and Ryan are also known as Team Same Voice. There's a reason behind that team name. Someone come get this ball for me. No help from the team. Oh yeah, yeah, that's what they're called when they're on the same team. Just like Michael and Gavin are Team Nice Dynamite. Jack and Ryan are Team Same Voice. Jeff and Jack are Team OG. A whole bunch of different team names. Go look up a list. I think it's somewhere online. I think on a wiki page. Someone keeps them all updated. So. I think it's Gavin and Ryan that are like Team Love and Stuff or something like that. It's just so many team names. I get them all mixed up from time to time, except for the ones that are really obvious. So, Anyway, that's where we're going to end today's morning sports stream. I'll be back again this afternoon in Rocket League. Be playing a mix of Snow Day and Standard Mode. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, it's @4moresports. YouTube is youtube.com/DSADeath8589, so you can find all my past streams and that if you want to get caught up. Twitter is just where you can stay in the know. General stuff that I retweet and tweet outside of that, but if you want to stay up on like schedule wise and any cancellations, anything like that, I put that all out on Twitter. Let's see here. If you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to hit that subscribe button and give this video a good old thumbs up. And of course, if you'd like to help support the stream, you can do so by donating to the stream. You can follow me here on Twitch, or you can help out by just simply sharing the stream. Those are the big 3 ways to help out, and any of those methods are greatly appreciated. Again, coming up this afternoon, I'll be in Rocket League, and then tomorrow should be another normal day, be in NBA 2K16 in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I will be in Star Wars Battlefront, checking out the Outer Rim DLC. I think that covers everything, so until the next time you decide to tune in, I will see you at that point, but until then, have a great day, everybody.